What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. So, once again, man, some things came out, man, and I just so happened to go over to Verb Live for the first time today. And when I went over there, I saw him at the time he was speaking on Nunu Nails. And what he was saying about Nunu Nails, he was speaking about how Nunu Nails' husband came out and spoke against Beasley now. But he didn't really touch on the thing that was actually being said when that man did that. He only wanted to touch on the sex part of Nunu Nails and Beasley messing around. I get it. But we can't ignore the real hardship of the evil practice that took place during that affair. Like, when Bird was speaking, right, he said something. He said this. This is what he said. He said this.
Like, he's not motherfucking, that man ain't playing with you, man. He's not playing with you, man. You did that to him, bro. Let me know something. Can y'all hear that? Hey, can y'all hear him talking? Hey, it's so crazy because this ain't me. Y'all are blame me for this shit, right? You are blame for it. Look, y'all are blame me. Oh, let me get this file together. Letting you know, hey Beasley, your karma sucks, nigga. Nunu Nails ex-husband, 700 on the set, man. Quit playing with me, nigga. Second time today, hey, stop playing with me, nigga. Hey, check this out. Nunu Nails ex-husband comes on camera and say this ain't working because of Beasley. All right, cool.
So basically, that's all he said. Nunu Nails' husband comes out and says their relationship not working because of Beasley. That ain't what the man said. The man said he felt like he was betrayed, snake, because he knew Beasley first. He knew him first. He used to be around him. They used to speak. And he did that behind his back and had him around knowing this stuff was going on. He actually wanted to take it out on himself, on him, to physically do something to him as a result of what he had did. Then to cover up the scandal of the affair that was going on, they killed the baby that was conceived as a result of their actions. That's what's really dirty about this situation. It's not only the adultery, the lies, but to murder the child, to cover up the shame. That's the evil part of it that's dirty. And it can't go unaddressed if you're going to address it. And if you want to do damage control, you want to show the egregious act that was done to the child as a result of their careless actions. to the point that they terminated the life of the baby, erasing that child off the face of this earth, never to smile. Well, he's smiling now because the child was God, but to be deprived of the life experience and loving, producing children of their own, being a help to somebody else, bringing some type of joy, laughter, and love into this world. To just eradicate and take away a child's whole existence, that's evil. That's an evil. The child never get to see his son or her daughter. Never. And their kids never get to produce their kids, and their kids never produce their kids. You just wiped out a whole, it's genocide. That's why homosexuality is evil in the eyes of God. You are eradicating and terminating life for generations. Selfish, being selfish. So if you're going to address it and you're going to talk about it, don't hold back. Say it all. I don't care how bad life is. I will never eradicate and terminate my seed for nothing in the world. I don't care if I had a baby by the most dirtiest, ugliest, nastiest, triflingest woman in the world. Let my baby live, because that right is not ours. That life have rights in itself. And if you ask that child, would it want to live? It will tell you, of course, just like you. Just like you. You don't have a right to kill me because I didn't ask to be here. So let me live. You don't have to take care of me. Give me up for adoption. It's somebody who would take me and bring me in. And when I get of age, when I'm able to fend for myself, I'll be fine. But who are you to murder me and wipe me out because you want to cover your shame or you feel you can't deal with it? I wouldn't be here if you couldn't deal with it. We so selfish. What if our mamas gave up on us? What if our mamas gave up on us? What if our mamas terminated us in the womb? So why would we do it to someone else? Because we evil, selfish, ungodly. We don't make those choices. And that's why it was foul with what they had did to Norbs. You want to get mad and use Norbs going that twerk baby mama as a means to try to fire this man when you having sex with married women. Married women who twerk ain't married. His baby mama is still on the market because the only thing that counts is marriage. If you ain't got that certificate, it don't count. Just realistically speaking, you being in a relationship with somebody don't count. What's count and held by law is marriage. It's marriage. That's where the rights come in at. That's what God honors. So twerk mama, so twerk baby mama is considered to be still single. Going together don't count. Being your boyfriend or girlfriend don't count. Being in a relationship don't count. That just means I'm here temporarily because I haven't decided to commit legally, binding through holy matrimony. So I go with you for right now. You my girlfriend for right now. You my boyfriend for right now. We screwing for right now. I don't want you for my husband or my wife. So that don't count. So Norbs basically was trying to holler at a single woman who wasn't married. But yet you having sex with a married woman who took vows before God. The nerve of you. That's why y'all lost that lawsuit. You lost that money. Gave up those millions. Y'all was just as guilty as him. What we know for sure, let me tell you something. What we know for sure from Beasley, 2 babies been killed so far. 2 babies. Casey J baby, allegedly they said was yours. Yeah. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? And new nails. You got 2 of them girls pregnant. And 2 babies died. You know them babies in heaven before God, right? You do know they not children, right? You do know they fully grown in a glorified state, responding to the majesty of the living Christ. You do know that, right? You do know they are going to testify against y'all in the day of judgment. You do know that, don't you? If you do not repent of your sins and turn your life around, not only with every other action you have done, those very children y'all got rid of will testify you for murder in the court of heaven. You will stand as a murderer in the court of heaven for the termination of their lives. You will. I thank God he brought me to this community. So y'all need to hear this, because you wouldn't have heard it nowhere else. You wouldn't have heard it nowhere else. Talk about that part. Talk about that part. That's dirtier than anything they ever did. Murdering children. Talk about that part. The hell with the contracts. The hell with the cheating and having sex. What about when you knowing a life is growing inside of the woman that you screwed and y'all agreed to kill it? To try to get rid of the evidence by taking a human life, only to have sex again and produce another human life. Terrible. So if you're going to tell it, Verb, tell it. Stop holding hands. You going to fire, you going to bomb away, or you not? Don't be subtle. Don't be subtle with it. If you're going to bomb away, bomb away.